Things just got a whole lot more legendary here in the 407. Let me tell you why. One of the few humans on Earth to hold the prestigious EGOT status, I'm talking Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony, will be making a stop in Orlando for an evening with John Legend, a night of songs and stories tour. But before he heads to the Dr. Phillips Center, he's dialing into the 407 to catch up with us, the one and only John Legend. Hi there, John.
Marlisa, it's good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Okay, before we even get into this, you know I love me some Chrissy Teigen, right?
Oh, I love her too.
So I
don't blame you.
I gotta ask you, how is she and that tooth doing?
She's good.
That Christmas game gone wrong. Oh, she had me rolling. That girl lost a whole tooth.
The thing is, it came out whole, so it was, it's one of those veneers.
Yes.
And so she was able to have it put back whole. It didn't have to get repaired or anything. It just had to get kind of reapplied. Wow. And so it was solved pretty quickly. But it was a rough day for her without it.
Well, she made the best of a situation like that, and we loved seeing her on social media.
Yes, a lot of people were just so impressed that she was willing to share that with everybody. But Chrissy, she lets people in and shows the behind the scenes that a lot of other celebrities wouldn't show.
Would never. Yeah. That's one of the many reasons why we love her, but we also love you. So we got to get into you coming to Orlando, the city beautiful. From the soul of Get Lifted to the iconic All of Me, you've really been the soundtrack to all of our lives for more than 2 decades now, John. But on this tour, I imagine it'll be a bit of an intimate experience for fans. So talk to me about what they can expect.
Yeah, we call it an evening with John Legend because it really is just me on stage, and I play a lot of your favorite songs, but in a very stripped down way. It's just me on the piano, and also tell a lot of the stories behind the music. And I love sharing these stories because it lets people in not only on my process as a songwriter, but also on some aspects of my life that they may not have known about before. It's almost like a shortened version of reading an autobiography, but with lots of songs in it. And you really get to understand who I am behind the music.
I love that, and I imagine all the fans love to hear those stories and just have you kind of bring them into the experience as well. Listen, Dr. Phillips Center is a venue known for its incredible acoustics. So how does the energy of an intimate theater crowd in a city like Orlando really change the way you perform some of those classics?
Oh, I love it. I love that connection that I'm going to feel with the audience. All the venues we're playing on this tour are smaller than what we did on the Get Lifted tour. Like I said, it's just me on the stage by myself. And so I really crave that intimacy and that connection that I feel with the audience. And I think they feel it too. And these venues make it easier for us to feel really present with each other in that experience.
What's one of your favorite John Legend stories that fans can expect to hear on this tour?
Oh, one of the ones that people remember a lot when they come see this show is I talk about how I got my name, John Legend. It was a nickname that started out as just a nickname and wasn't a stage name until it kind of evolved into that. And then I tell the story of how I had to make sure that I signed a deal with a guy who was already calling himself Johnny Legend, and I talk a little bit about that. It's a pretty funny story. And then I talk about a lot of the experiences behind the scenes in the music business that I had early in my career, songs that I was a part of that people didn't realize I was a part of, and just little things like that. There's all kinds of tidbits from throughout the show that people are going to learn about me. And then also talk about some tougher emotional moments where I was going through struggles with my family growing up, and some of the hard times that informed my artistry as well.
Yeah. Okay, you talked a little bit about some of the projects that you've been a part of. Pharrell releasing a new project that you collaborated with him on. What was that experience like?
So we've been working on a new album, and it's going to come later this year. It's a fully collaborative album that he's produced and co-written. He called me up about a year and a half ago and was like, I have this idea, I want to do a whole album with you. and we started working on it. I went back and forth to Paris, where he's living and working with Louis Vuitton out there. And we've created something really beautiful that's going to come out later this year.
We cannot wait to hear it. How would you say that pushed you creatively in ways that we haven't heard John Legend before?
Well, I think human beings, when we come together, you never know what's going to happen. And two creative people who have a lot to say creatively coming together. And, we both have a body of work individually that we're both proud of. But I think whenever you kind of bring some new chemistry together, you never know what's going to happen. And I think people are going to be thrilled with the results.
Oh, I bet. I mean, honestly, John, be honest. When have you ever disappointed?
I try not to, and I hold myself to that standard where I don't want to disappoint my fans, and I don't want to disappoint myself. I hold my own music to a high standard. I'm always trying to top what I did last time. So hopefully we're able to do that this time.
And somehow you always manage to do that. Listen, John, before you leave, I have to ask you, do you have any favorite spots you have when you come to Orlando?
I haven't been there, and it's been a long time. We've been around Central Florida, and I've been in Tampa quite a bit. My nephew was playing for USF, playing football there.
Wow.
And so I was getting over to Tampa, but I haven't been to Orlando in quite a while, so I'm looking forward to coming back.
Okay, well, listen, I'm keeping a running tab here on the 407 of all the hot spots, so have your people reach out to my people.
All right, Marlisa, I'm counting on you. I need your guidance.
Okay, John, by my people, I mean me. It's just me.
All right.
And producer Kendall. Okay, so you have a lot of things that you can explore here. Not only do we have the theme parks, but plenty of restaurants and so many other fun things that you can do while you're in town.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Good. All right, John, speaking for the entire population of Central Florida, we cannot wait to welcome you to town. You're going to be here Thursday, March 19th, again performing at the Dr. Phillips Center. John, again, thank you so much for stopping by the 407. It's a pleasure.
My pleasure. Thank you.